There, that red dot.
This one. Okay, guys, hello. It's Manandothegoat here, and I'm with
Hancho Papi King, bro.
oh,
Hancho, just call me Hancho, yeah.
the king of GER30.
Yeah.
So, guys, we believe this Zoom session is going to be worth it. Understand? So, time to work. It's time to work, guys. Okay, guys. So, we are looking at Nasdaq, guys. So when we look at Nasdaq, as I always tell you guys, we're gonna look at Nasdaq at the higher time frame, which is what the daily, because today is during the week. We are going to highlight important levels, guys. If you can see, this is the important level that we have on Nasdaq. An important level, guys, simply means where the market made a turn. Understand, where there was an impact. So that's the highest height. This is our lowest low, and I think we're going to have two lowest low there because the market has been playing hard to get. So again here, guys, we have another one. And we have the last one within the same market price, guys, you know, because I just learned this from Hancho because it makes more sense. You understand, guys, when you have such lines. So we're going to take the trend line. It's up to us if we want to take it from the lowest low, but then I just think you can take it from where you're gonna have enough touches. You don't have to just go deep into it. You understand, guys? You don't just have to go deep into it. So okay, we're gonna be using a trend line. If you can check first touch, second touch, and third touch. So now we are on this third touch, guys. If you can check, guys, the market has been giving you a lot of opportunities as we made GER30, but then we forgot to record. We're just gonna go to it again so that you can like learn few things on it. So if you can check, the market went there and it said, okay, you know what, guys, buy me. You understand? I'm giving you opportunities to buy me. Then again, it said, just because you missed me, buy me again. Then this is a buy me again. And it comes back again. Just because you failed to buy me now. And it's the third one, guys. Then here it is, you understand? So if you could have bought on the third touch, you could have capitalized a lot, guys, you understand? If you could have bought there, you could have capitalized a lot. What's done on the higher time frame should be also done on the lower time frame. So here, guys, we have a trend line. This is how the trend line looks. And if you can check then, my nigga Hanjo, we do have a trend line within a trend line. Yeah. And thank guys, because a trend line has another structure developed inside a structure. Understand? So that gives us the spirit, or I can say the power to say, you know what, I'm positive with this trade. Understand? Yeah. Positivity comes from your own mind. You need to be your own mentor. Yeah. Understand? Inspire yourself before you can inspire others. You know, if you can check, guys, this is a nice one. From the lowest low, guys, you have nice touches. And then on the highest height, we are just left with what? We just left with that one touch. 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to be heading there. Then you can come back. The last destination might be there. Understand? So, okay, guys, we're just going to put our 90% rule. This is going to be our 90% rule. Understand? So the 90% rule simply means when the market will sell, it will reach, it has to complete. Understand? It has to complete the full structure. And again, guys, we won't forget we have a what? We have a pattern within a pattern. If you can check here, guys, I have 1, 2, 3. That's the reason the market went down, you know? Yeah. So we know why it didn't break there, because it was on the third touch. You understand, guys? And if you can check here again, this thing that's formed as an inverse head and shoulder, because I can take this as my head, left shoulder, right shoulder. You understand, guys? So there are many ways of killing a bird. Then now we go to the 4-hour. In the 4-hour, guys, you can just do few adjustments. Understand? These are the few adjustments that we can do. So we are into the 4-hour now. There are those trend horizontal rays that are land from Crist. So this is one of them. I'm gonna put it there. You know, the same thing that's the same thing that's happening on what on German 30. So okay, someone could ask, how do I enter this setup? For you to enter this setup, you need a confirmation. Check this trend line. This trend line went well going down. So on the break of this trend line, that's when you could have taken your trade. You say, you know what, I'm down for this one. Your confirmation, it was the broke of the trend line.
You resist. Yeah.
Understand? So, and again, if you can check, if we take a trend line, 1, 2, 3, like the third touch has always been potential. Okay, like there are a lot of opportunities that you can take. So now we're changing the time frame to what? Now we're on the 1 hour. So as you can see, guys, on the 1 hour, I'll just remove those trends because I already know it. I don't have to put it on the charts, you know, guys.
It's
already there. You
yeah.
understand? Once you see it, you can't unsee, you know. So if you can check, guys, this thing has been an uptrend. To the people who've been saying sell Nasdaq, do this and that, like I can say they were not good because it's an uptrend, my nigga. You can see it. It's an obvious one. It's an obvious
breaking and proceeding up.
It's been, but then now we have these 1, 2, 3. There are chances that the market might break, and there are chances that it might get good.
Yeah.
So now the most important thing, guys, that we can do is to wait. You know, I've never heard that someone waited for so long and they blew their account. You understand? So if the market happens to reject, guys, I always tell people that where you started your trend line is where you should take your profit. This is the level. To understand? We take a position from there. If it drops, we're going straight to our level. But then for now, we don't have a confirmation, guys, at all. Understand? We're done. It might, like, the market knows how to trap you, guys. You know, they will give you fake breakouts. They'll show you a lot of things, guys, you know, where you end up saying, nah, man, I'm in. You know, don't let the market use you into that level. Always be patient. You know, this is the last time frame that we are in. For us, guys, we can't lie to you and say sell Nasdaq, buy Nasdaq at this level. You understand?
Yeah.
We are true to ourselves. You understand? We are committed to our work. In this trend line, I can just like remove it because I know it's there, you know. So once you see it, you can't unsee it. You understand, guys? You can't unsee it. So this was Nasdaq for you, guys. If you think it's difficult, you can like holler at me and ask, okay, what's the problem here? You understand? Because this might be a continuation pattern. It might be a retracement, you know.
True.
So we don't judge by just looking at the chart and say, nah.
So based on that horizontal line like this one here on the top here, that's why we're saying Nasdaq might turn. I think you can see this one that we have here. This one that I just made a little bit thick. I think you can see it. I want to take you back a little bit. The market has been playing around that area from here.
And you know what's so nice about the area that you're showing me? Those areas, Nasdaq didn't break that level in many times.
Yeah.
It failed the first time, it failed the second time, and now is the third time.
One thing you need to know, this was around March, 1st of March. Here. It's been failing the whole month. As much as it was trying to go up, it's been failing to break this zone. So you can never ignore such a point. Like this point, you can never ignore it, because Nasdaq might take a turn right here because it has done it. It has proven it from the 1st of March up to today. It's the 1st of April. Nasdaq has been reaching these levels and it was falling. You understand? So when it's falling, I know so many people, they're always asking, so what's the TP? The TP is right here. These horizontal lines there, these ones that are here, these are going to be your TPs. I would add just a little bit of accuracy to, in it. Then you would come right here. You would come right here for your TPs. You would come right here for your TPs. And someone would say, why there, right? It's because I never take for granted of these movements where the market rejected or where the market couldn't break. See here, 22 around 22 March, here was the market was failing to break this zone. So you find out that here as well on the 31st, the market had a problem here as much as it broke. So that means this is a strong point. So if the market is going to reject here, right, expect the market to come down here, and there's a probability that it might go back up before it reaches the projected lower low that is right here. So keeping these points marked, it helps you as a trader, especially if you are a new trader or even traders that have been trading, because you already know that I'm expecting. You need to know where you're expecting a 10, where a 10 might be inevitable. You understand? So it's this point right here, and this one right here, and this one right here. So this is where you're gonna find your TPs here. From this one coming down up to here. Then if the market completes the 90% rule, like just exactly like what Manando was saying, it's gonna come down up to here, which is a lot of money for somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, guys, that was my, I can put it, that was my nigga Hancho, the best in the game for me so far. So okay, guys, we were still in the M30. So the last time frame that we can like head on to is the M15. So on the M15, we're going to try to find out what's gonna happen. As you can see, my guy highlighted those levels. And if you can check on those levels, the market is becoming cagey. You understand? The market, guys, man, it's a must. We are telling you, we talk from experience. We will bounce down, guys. Understand? We will come down. And when we come down, just expect to reach this level. There's no way we can't reach that level. You understand? Even if you were to like reach this level, but then at the end of the day, when we drop, we're gonna do something like this when we come to those levels. You understand? So you need to take care of those horizontal rays.
Take them for granted.
You understand? Like keep them in mind. And remember, guys, there are many ways of trading Nasdaq. You understand? We can trade Nasdaq using patterns. We can trade Nasdaq using a lot of ways, you know, even the horizontal rays plays out. So as we always say, me and my nigga is, once you see it, you can't unsee it. You understand? So now we are going to look at US30. We're going to look at US30, guys. US30 has money, but then respect it. US30 USD. How's it, my nigga Prince? I can sharp. We round you to remember this link respond. Which one? Okay, no. I think if it's a US30, no level US30. Okay, guys. So now we are in US30. As I always tell you guys, for studying on the bigger time frame, it helps a lot. So this is US30, guys. So when this is US30, we're gonna start on the daily time frame. You know, as we always say, the daily time frame as the one which has the highest probability. So when you see a chart like this, what comes through your mind? Understand? As a trader, you need to think of many things, guys. Understand that? Oh, this trade. If you can check, there's my one. I'll have to connect it nicely. This is my first touch, second touch. I don't have a third touch on this one. So if I don't have a third touch, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna take a trend line. If I could take this trend line going that way, it's how many touches? 1, 2. I only have 2 touches. But then I can take a trend line again from there, going up, still 2. So if you can check in this setup, we've been failing to have 3 touches. You understand? Which shows that it is, you can trade it, but then you can't trade it sometimes. If you can check another trend line, 2, again, still have 2. And if you can check, there's a thing called a pattern within the pattern in the market. If you can see that pattern within a pattern is, we had a structure here. You see this structure? This is a structure that we had. So now we can't just say USDT buy, USDT sell. We need to wait for the straight confirmation. Understand? So from the 4-hour, we can now switch to what? To the 1 hour. So this is the top-down analysis. On the 1 hour, you can see that USDT are still in that level, guys. Understand? So if we could say sell USDT now, we could be lying. And like, we have strong reasons of why you shouldn't sell it. Before you execute a trade, guys, you need to ask yourself a few things. What if it doesn't go your direction? You understand?
Yeah.
I never trade the market inside, you know. Me and Maniga, we know that, okay, if this thing drops as we think it will, if it drops to this level, we have killed it. If it comes to that level, we have killed it.
We're getting in.
You understand? Because we know, you know, we know what's gonna happen.
Third, right? That will be the third touch.
That will be the third touch,
which is the most powerful.
Which you always say, the third touch has the highest probability. You understand? So after the third touch, again, we're gonna go, you know?
Yeah.
And even this guy pause. That's the you start making more, man. Yeah. No, this is what I love, productive.
Yeah.
I don't share.
That's how it's supposed to.
Yeah. So as you can see, guys, yeah. So now we're just gonna wait, you understand? Because this is the 1 hour, guys. In the 1 hour, anything is possible, you know. We can go down, or we can do what? We can go up.
That is if it breaks that upper trend line in the channel that is inside that channel.
We go backwards to the structure.
Yeah.
Check the structure.
Yeah.
Similar as this one, and it went down. So now we're gonna be switching the time frame to the last time frame that we have, M15. If the M15 makes no sense, then
and also M15, that's where we're gonna look for entries.
Yes.
Mostly.
Yes.
You start analyzing from a bigger time frame so that you understand the trend, where the market is going. But when your understanding gets more clearer, because the more you start from a bigger time frame going to a lower time frame, it gets more clearer. The moment you get to 15 minutes, you are ready to enter. You are ready to look for an entry. You know what I mean?
I second that, guys, because the best time frames, to be honest, they come from the M15.
Yeah.
To understand. So when you're in the M15, you know that, okay, this is a killer signal. You understand? You can't trade, you can't take entries on 1 hour, to be honest, or 4 hour. You can, but then the chances of Fed being in perfect entry are less.
Yeah, because a 1 hour investment can cost 2,000. But in 15 minutes one, you can hold a while.
You can hold that.
Yeah.
Okay, so back at it, guys. This is the M15. So on the M15, let's not give each other directions, because we're gonna be lying to each other at the end of the day. For now, guys, what I can say is Nasdaq doesn't have direction. You see?
True.
Check that level of fast. It showed as if it broke that level. So it wants to catch people in the wrong side of the market. So what's important now, guys, is for you to just do what? Just to like hold, be patient with this pair. You understand? So that's how it is. People will be saying, give us signal on Nasdaq. For me to give you a signal, guys, I'll be lying to you. Understand? Because we have, according to me and my nigga here, we believe we need to touch this level so that it can give us an entry. Okay, my G, let's look at the previous structure. If you can check the previous structure, it was like this. You see, so where was the entry on the previous structure? It was on the lower low. Do you understand? So why should we take this one here? You see, so this is us being simple on the charts.
At the same time, being careful. I think careful is
the way to be used.
Yeah. Because when you analyze, you need to arrange obvious trade. You just don't just
think about it.
Because they said it's been buying for 3 hours, then you want to buy.
You need to have a reason on why you are buying.
Why you just buy when someone was holding it for 3 hours.
So that's one thing that people are missing. So in this situation, this is the last time frame M15. We're just gonna wait for the structure to develop. Understand? That's one of the reasons, guys, you always miss those entries. You'll be complaining that Manando, we do analyze, but then when it comes to execution, it doesn't go to our side. Yes, it doesn't go to your side because you're not putting enough work. You trade even though it's not necessary. Someone is trading. You understand? So, guys, the secret of being consistent, first, I'll forever say this, is your mindset. That's the first thing. The second thing, it's you. You understand? You know yourself. You know what you're capable of. I believe that everyone can be a trader. There's no such thing that I wasn't born a trader, school this, school that. If you are willing to work hard, your work will speak for you. You understand? This is a structure now. We can't lie to the people and say, oh, guys, you can get now. We'll be lying, and we don't want to do that, guys. So I believe we covered Nasdaq and US30. Yeah. We covered Nasdaq and US30. You should go back to Germany.
Yeah, because we remember we did a video, but
we couldn't request. Yeah.
So guys, again, right? Trading, you need to know it has to be. You have to have a sound mind when it comes to your strategy. You can't put a strategy that you don't believe in. You understand what I'm saying? You need to believe, like what my GA was saying. You need to believe in the strategy that you are pulling up. You know, you can't pull up something that you feel like maybe I'm not right, maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. You end up getting a work entry, and by so doing, your entry, you know, a bad entry, you feel it.
Yeah, you feel it.
A bad entry, you feel it.
A bad entry, you question yourself. Should I go in? Nah, should I go in?
Means, do you know when the right entry comes through, you just gonna get in, and you know it's the right thing that I've done. So I believe, yeah, if we can be so accurate in our entries, then
your life will change.
Yeah, then our lives, everybody's life is gonna change. In other words, your entry defines your
future.
Your the car.
Like I love telling people that, show me your entry, I'll tell you your life as a trader.
You know,
I understand.
Yeah.
If you can show me your entry, I'll determine your life. But then not everyone can make money. Everyone can trade, guys, but then not everyone can make money.
You know,
it's simple as that. You know, trading, it's easy to say. It's easy to say, I wanna be a trader. That's easy, guys. Now I won't lie. You understand? I won't lie. But then what you say, like, you need to be careful about the ways that you never fit. So here I'll be finishing the what do you call GER30. So on GER30, guys, as you always know, I'm going to take important levels. You know, important levels are the ones which are going to lead me. Understand? So if you can check GER30 again, this is our trend line. You were in a what? You were in a trend line. After the trend line, guys, this is an important level. This is an important level, guys. So this is an important level, which is the lower low. Again, guys, we have this level here. You see this level, people were caught in the wrong side of the market, guys, understand? Because a lot of people thought, okay, on this level, we're going to have a double top, and which didn't happen as we use the replay button, guys. Understand? So once you see those things, you can't unsee them, you know. So a lot of you guys, you were trapped in these. You understand?
You're hostage. You're
Yeah.
actually in that trade.
You were trapped. You understand? Your mental trapped. You're saying, guys, you know what? US30 is about to sell hard. There's nothing hard about this, but just because we know what's gonna happen, we have already seen it. Understand, guys? We're just gonna use those arrows. You can see we had the first arrow, which gives us this first entry. Then again, we came for the second one here. Understand? So what gives you the decision of selling this thing, or thinking that, okay, this thing will do this and that? You know, you had no reason to do that.
Yeah.
So I'll just play the market for you. You see, when the market plays, you took your double bottom, you know. Like, if I can even ask yourself, what gave you the reason to do that? You don't have, you know, have a purpose when you take a position, guys. Understand? Think about it. Understand? Don't just think about the temporary money. You always go to the market in and out.
Yeah.
That's not good as a trader.
Learning to hold.
I understand.
Yeah.
Holding positions is one of the greatest things that I can tell
That
you.
can
Guys.
change someone's life.
See, check your double bottom. Some of you anticipated that, okay, in this level we are going to have a double bottom. Just because the market dropped there, it means it's gonna drop. You see how the market has been moving, guys. So you just conclude that, okay, and this way this is going to happen. This is not going to, like, guys, don't rush entries. You know, if you're with a small account, you took your position there, it was going to take you out. You understand? Your sell, you were going to blow. So now check, it broke what? It broke the double top that we had. Now check one. Okay, I think yes, there are many touches. I can just take these many touches as a 2.
Yeah.
Then now we're gonna head where?
Another one from there.
For the third touch.
It's gonna bounce on that horizontal.
You understand?
Likely to bounce on the horizontal and go back up.
Yes, sir. To understand how it is, guys, these horizontal line that we had, it played a huge role in our analysis. To understand, because
and a person ready to make money must understand this.
Yeah.
A person ready to make money must understand this. Yeah.
Guys, you see, it's just that it will take our time, but then I'm just gonna end this thing. I hope you understood what we were saying, you know, guys.
Yeah.
I just best believe like you did understand. So okay, guys, here's a clean structure. We're gonna be removing those things for the sake of time. You know, guys, we're gonna be doing a lot of videos. You know, knowledge is key, guys. Knowledge is key. If you take what we're teaching you, you put it into practice,
it's gonna take you far.
You know, you can't give us testimonies.
It's gonna change your trading life.
That definitely has to happen. So if you can check, guys, that double top which failed. Now we are creating a structure inside a what? Inside a structure. If you can check, guys, from here, 1, 2, 3. You know, we are not saying on that third touch you should be prepared to sell or what. Wait for the rejection. Remember, our account sizes are not the same.
Yeah.
Understand? I'll take a risk entry. What's a risk entry? A risk entry is when I take a position within that level without a what? Without a strong confirmation. So after here, guys, on the daily, I'll go to the 4 hour. Understand? So I call these top-down analysis. Top-down analysis, guys, can help you as a trader, you know, because it shows you that you are capable of doing more than this, you know, guys. So you check the market. How did the market go to that level there? It went into that level in an impulse move.
Yeah.
You know, so when it went into an impulse move, just
correct.
know, it has to correct, then you go down.
Gone down.
Just know that, okay, the market reached this level in this way. The market did this in that way. again, I can just take a trend line from there, you know, it still makes sense, you know, because I have a lot of third touches, guys. Yeah, I have a lot of third touches. Even if I don't roll on the lowest blow, why? I know what's gonna happen. I know the structure in me. You understand? I have it in my mind. So that's what you need to do. Have it in your mind. See it in your mind.
Yeah.
Work
Picture
it in your
it,
mind.
actually.
Picture it. Yeah.
Yeah.
This should be an image that you have in your mind. One,
And
two,
three again. And the best thing that's been happening lately is the market has been buying.
It's been bullish for so
You know,
long.
it's been just going bullish for long. That means you have an opportunity to make an analysis, and that doesn't happen every time. You
Yeah,
know,
because if you can check those indices, a lot of them they've been buying.
they've been buying. Even they've been buying these German 30, NAS. They've been buying US30. They've been buying.
Guys, there's no secret to
Yeah.
this.
You don't need a muti to understand.
Nah, you don't need it. Okay, let's hear a question.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I see people are happy with our session. I'm with my nigga here, guys. Still more work to be uploaded. You know, this is how it is. You know, guys, at the end of the day, we all make money. So here is it again, guys. You know, as I told you, how did it reach there? It reached in an impulse move. This is an impulse move again. You see, guys, that I have a lot of patterns inside patterns, structures inside structures, you know. So this is how it is, guys. So far we don't have entries, you know, we don't have entries because the market hasn't given us opportunities. We were just showing you our analysis on what we think it might happen.
Play out. Yeah.
So that's how easy it was. You see the structure, guys. The market hasn't touched that structure. So with this one, as you say, we're positive that we're gonna drop. Understand? So we're just gonna set a larger stop loss. Then I believe we can have that as time goes. Those things have been buying, guys. I don't think the market
they're actually overbought in a way.
Yeah, they're overbought. Understand? Those levels are overbought. But just for our safety, guys, we could adjust our stop loss and our take profit because you'll never know. It might touch that trend line, then turns on me. Understand? Yeah, that could be our take profit. You know, guys, so this setup will play out like this.
It will. So in the long run, like as we're looking at it, this is something that might not happen today, tomorrow, or whatever. I need you to pay attention to things like this one. To things like here. Okay, I want to show you something. I want you to pay attention to these levels here. I think you can see it here. Pay attention to these levels as you're you're gonna thank us later. I know it can be, but I'm always on accuracy. You see where I put this horizontal. You can put as many as you can according to your understanding, but you're gonna realize that every time when the market is now coming down, because we're talking about when it starts going bearish now, you need to pay attention to these levels. Why? Because the market, those are your TPs straight. Those are going to be your TPs when the market starts coming down. So I would advise you again, after you your trend lines, don't forget to put this one right here. This one could be a sign. The moment the market comes in and fails to break, you never know the market can turn. And when it turns, this is the first stop that we're gonna get, right? And like
which is our take profit.
Yeah, which is our, like my niggas write it as take profit. So someone would say, should I hold? I feel like it's gonna go. You're gonna make this a stop loss, right? Then you lock your profits and you hold. That's how you make money. You don't just close because I made 4,000. I'm closing now. I'm closing. You need to relax.
What we can say, guys,
you need to relax.
What we can say, guys, is relax.
Yeah, relax. Relax. If you want to be rich with forex, then relax. because if it breaks here, you turn this one, because remember a support, right? If a support is broken, right, it's gonna become a resistance, right? So just be careful and let's just get this money. So
okay, guys. I believe we have done it was Nasdaq, US30, and German 30. Ne?
Yeah,
that was the ones we did. So, guys, what we can say is it was a nice session. You can follow my nigga. I'm Manandothegoat on Instagram and everywhere.
and I'm Hancho Papi King. You can say Hancho _Papi _King.
Yeah, then I'll put the names on the description of the video that we're about to upload, guys. What I can say is thanks. Yeah, you can stop it. This one is definitely saving it.
Yeah.
Sure. Hey guys, most you good? You're good.
Yeah.